Hey everybody, I am Blind Ryan, and this is episode 9 of Final Fantasy 14, Described for the Blind, and this is gonna be all main story stuff. I'm gonna make two videos today. Main story stuff, and then the side stuff. Unlocking all the core classes and stuff. And then I've got to get them all to 20. All the level 2 hunting logs done. All that shit. So that is going to be off video. That's going to all be on stream, actually. I'm going to try streaming. So, yeah, let's talk to Mother Mayon, since we have to. Well, if it isn't the emissary himself. Had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. You truly are full of surprises, Ryan. You should be telling me you're one of the warriors of light, back from a half-decade-long holiday. But let's speak of preparations. As you doubtless already know, Green Bliss is an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between man and elemental. These days, though, the name also refers to the festival at large. In the ceremony, the emissary serves as the conduit, bridge between the people and the guardians of the Twelveswood. Suffice it to say, it is no small responsibility, nor does the Elder Seatseo choose mankind's representative on a whim. Seldom in history have non-Forestborn been chosen for the role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honor being accorded you. For your part, you are required to wear a ceremonial artifact which is presently in the keeping of Timbermaster Beaton. Go to the Carpenter's Guild and collect it from the man, then return to me for further instructions. So off we fuck. Now I know there's going to be a big long-ass cutscene that I'm going to have to describe, which is fine. And from there, we will have to go to each of the emissaries, and also I'll do the Golden Saucer side quest so that I can get that out of the way too. I went the wrong goddamn way. And then I'll break for the classes, because every one of those things is going to take a minute. Alright, Beaton. So you're the emissary to be. Mayon sent word you would be coming to collect the ceremonial artifact. The good news is it's ready, painstakingly crafted by these very hands and from the rarest of materials. Take it, along with this warning. Get so much as a scratch on the thing, and I shall make an unceremonial artifact out of you. There is some edgy bitch fitting up the chat with her fucking emotes. If I wasn't a role player on the side, I would be getting rid of the ability for those to be seen. They're annoying. Back from your trip to the Carpenter's Guild, let's see what you have in that box. Ah, this is by far the finest Manoa mask I've ever laid eyes upon. The Timbermaster has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention, the mask is crafted from consecrated lumber rendered up by the Guardian Tree solely for use in the ceremony. In other words, it is priceless. Mother bids you handle it with care. And with that, your preparations are complete. The menu should be just about in order as well. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. Wait. Can I dye it? I'm gonna let me. It's just a wooden mask. My wooden mask looks better. Mayon has some final words of advice to offer you regarding your role in Green Bliss. Now that you have the Manoa mask, all that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you are feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomp surrounding the role, there really is nothing to being an emissary. All you're required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, and look dignified. The more involved aspects of the proceeding shall be handled by others. Simple, no? The ceremony will be held in Maquetto's amphitheater. When you're ready, make yourself known to the caretaker there, a woman named Estate. Oh, and be sure to wear your mask or she may not recognize you. Now off you go, Ryan, and good luck. I hate when people shit up the chat with fucking emote spam. Oh, well, what can you do? So once we get done with all the grinding, oh god, are we gonna have quests to do? We're gonna have so many fucking class quests, because we're gonna have level 5, 10, 15, and 20 class quests from all the classes we unlock. That might take 2 videos, or an extremely long 1 video, depending on shit. Ah, you must be the emissary. I see you have come prepared. That as well. I've been instructed to escort you to your place. Please follow me. Well, here we go. So now we're in the amphitheater. There's a bunch of elves and humans and dark dusk kitties and Lullapel.
The elder Cecia.
12 bless her heart!
And we're walking behind her. Hey, it's Papalino and Anita. And Kupla Cop in the trees.
May he find favor with the elementals.
A light doth happen. We're glowing.
This radiance.
Oh, we pulled out our blue crystal.
Could it be a crystal of light?
God, that brand new ring is ostentatious as fuck. They never actually show your hands that much. And they finally got a good close-up. One, his fingers are all squares because it's an old game. It is what it is. It was originally made for the PS3, so... But the ring is this big gold thing with a fucking giant blue stone. It's really ostentatious. Anyway, that's a crystal of light.
Tell me true. Has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light?
Lady, I basked in lots of lights.
Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late?
Ye.
That Heidelin would speak directly to this man. There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea.
This is in reference to before they switched, or before they did a Realm Reborn for Final Fantasy XIV. Basically, before they completely remade the game because it was so shit.
When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense. And when it was foretold that Garlemald would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom.
We're standing in front of a lot of people. Are they hearing all this, or are we talking privately?
Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Cartaneau. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own. Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun. And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare. Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose. Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time.
Truthfully, I thought her voice was higher pitched.
Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm. For the power of the echo resides within you.
Ah. grasp our head. We're going flashbacking, and this is going to be a long one. A desolate field. There's smoke and fire everywhere. And that red moon in the distance. And there's the 3 city-states.
Flames to the fore!
That sounds like Roban, at least. So Roban is your contact in Ul'dah. He is a very dark-skinned Highlander. So he's a taller, chunkier human. He's got pulled back hair in braids, and he's got a beard. And he's got a shit ton of scars. And he's wearing essentially a toga, and then he's got a big fucking gauntlet arm thing on his left arm. But he doesn't wear any armor on his right arm, which is kind of weird.
Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
Oh, but he's got a tattoo on his shoulder.
Flank buckles. Divert the barracudas.
And that's Merlweb of Limsa Lamensa. She is a white-skinned Rogadin with white hair, white eyes, and dark lipstick. And she has got her hair pulled back, or slicked back, I guess. And she's wearing a black captain's outfit.
Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid.
And there's Kane Senna. See, that sounds more like what I remember her voice sounding like.
The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
See, it sounds like originally they had her do the lower voice, and then as the thing went on, they told her to high it up a bit. Because the voice doesn't quite match how young she looks. And with it being a little higher pitched, it kind of makes more sense. And it keeps zooming, on them so you can see what they look like. It's establishing that we're going to be dealing with all 3 cities. Oh, we saw a super close-up of an Eorzean. But he was wearing a red mask rather than a black mask with that red shit in front of him.
Is aught amiss?
Aught?
No, it is nothing.
She shakes her head.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
I need a cough drop.
We are being watched.
Yeah, Kane looked to the side and saw some figure on a mountain way off in the distance. Flags are burning! Oh, it's a banner, and
Raging
it's a
bull,
dead
calling
guy.
Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn! Respond! Respond, damn you!
And that is a dead immortal. Roban walks over to Merlweb. And she gives him a look.
Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
So link shells are a thing. They're like telephones. You put your hand up to your ear. And that's how you know, that's how you talk to people. So Roban's got his hand up to his ear.
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Boo! Boo! That's terrible. That is a terrible joke, and you should feel bad. Although I will give the localization team credit for that one. That one was pretty good. I'm not explaining it. Roban punch ground. It's super effective. He's got a big black tattoo on his right arm.
Damn it all to the 7th hell!
That is also boo. Boo. Boo, I say. Boo.
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Their second is trying to reach them.
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What is that accent? Their second's a big old Rogadin.
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
We don't get to see what the monster is.
General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided.
It's not showing us the battle. I can't describe something I can't see.
Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
Okay, that's a lot of shit falling to the ground.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
And the guy with the red mask says that I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent. That eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. Ooh, this guy's got bone armor on. I'm aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. Or rather, he's got bone shoulder pads, and this other guy standing behind him doesn't have any armor on. He's got a black mask, and he's obviously the other guy's supporter. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Ugh. Fucking bright flash of light. So now we're laying in a bed. In the inn. Ah, Luffy's back in the land of the living. Let's mother my own. You mean to say you don't remember a thing? You collapsed in the middle of the ceremony, gave us all a good fright, so we carried you back here. I must say, you're heavier than you look. You've hardly stopped of late. Your exertions must have caught up with you. But you adventurers are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The elder Seedseer told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was, bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure to visit her at the Lotus Stand. So So now we're in our inn room. Big old green carpet. Very wide ceiling, or very wide window. A glamour dresser, an armoire. Actually, with the armoire, we can store items. Bunch of random crap we don't need. Basically, all that extra crap that we picked up from pre-ordering stuff that just is not needed. It'll give us more room. Sorry, this'll take a sec. There we are. Now give me my good-looking mask back. God. But yeah, it's basically just your bedroom. You've got a bed, and then you've got a bunch of crap you can click on for various reasons. There it is. Ah, you're a Gorian practice, are you not? I bid you welcome, sir. The Elder Seedseer left word that you'd be joining her at the Lotus Stand. I'll show you in. So the Lotus Stand is a path to a bunch of water with some walkways stones. Very circular walkway stones. And there's a stream that empties into this thing. And there's presumably lotus flowers. They're bright purple at any rate. And then you've got Anesena with all of her retainers. Some healers, a couple of a few lancers. I don't know where the godscribbers are. And then the table that they meet at. The chairs are wooden and very ornate. They look really heavy, too. There's even steps on the sides of the chairs for Lalafell. That's fucking great. And then the table itself it's stone, but it kind of looks like it has a wooden finish. Like they tried to make it look wooden. But anyway, it's in the shape of a flower. Or rather, the design is in the shape of a flower. It's a fully circular table. So let's talk to Cartaneau. I've looked forward to your coming, Gorian, but tell me, have you recovered? I'm most glad of that. Now, I hope you will not doubt the earnestness of my concern, but I would ask a favor. Nor can I deny I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. So many words to say so little. Thank you for hearing me out. I've written a letter to my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. Okay. The Battle of Cartaneau and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and its people still bear the wounds of this devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the warriors of light. Yet, so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives that we may behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held on the anniversary of the Battle of Cartaneau. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accepted the part of emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you be so willing, I would now make you my envoy and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Gridania arouses fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for the role. Would you do me this favor? Yes. Humbly, I thank you. As you are no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzean alliance lie some considerable distance away, nor are Ul'dah and Limsa close to one another. Yet fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, mine own newly anointed envoy, to a journey which would take weeks by land. It gives me something else. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive with me this airship pass. With it you may make use of the skyways that connect the 3 city-states of the Alliance. The airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the Carline canopy. Simply show your pass and you will be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark upon your certain journey, however, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom of my own. Few Forsborn Gridanians know more of the lands beyond the 12 than she. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack has forced a reduction in the number of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those whose need is great. Such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I am myself in one such party. Yet I was not alone in desiring to be granted the privilege of air travel. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt that you will reward our faith in you, Brian. With the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the greater realm of Eorzean. Walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. Again, a lot of words to say nothing. I'm really out of here. So when we get a Grand Company to join, I will be joining the Twin Adders first. Not because I like them, but because I like them least. Then I'll do Ul'dah, then I'll do the Maelstrom. Because I like Limsa Laments. Limsa Laments is heavily focused on freedom, and that's something I can get behind. What's our level 20? Yeah, that's what I thought. Or the rank 3 hunting logs are all over the place. Upper Lanoska, Eastern Shroud, Western Thanel, Western Thanel, and South Shroud, yeah. So that's why I limit it to second tier. Because third tier, you gotta go all over the fucking place. And that's gonna be worse of a bitch. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. Alright, my own, what do you got for me? It's good to see you up and about again, Grian. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Seedseer a visit as I bade? Yes. Appointed personal envoy? People are looking at us. Stop looking at me! And now you are to bear the Elder Seedseer's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so within my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late, but Mother is truly proud of you. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us, and that, my lad, is some compliment. But I've flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big or you'd struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzean is a big old place. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky is quite literally the limit. I liked how Baderon said it better. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the 2 other city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. There are, of course, Limsa, City of Pirates, and Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever less trodden region takes your fancy. The Calamity changed the face of Eorzean, and much of her now lies in shadow beyond man's ken. It's a veritable playground for wide-eyed adventurers like your good self. Mind you, it won't be all fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with the beast tribes and their primals. Don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd, unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times for Eorzean, Grian. It's been 5 years now since the Calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it, and if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Ugh, everybody's got such a stick up their ass. I have regrets. Anyway, down the stairs we go to a stained glass wall. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floor-to-ceiling panels. Damn! And then a second story of floor-to-ceiling panels. Jesus Christ. Now the airship ticketer. Greetings, good sir. This is the reservation counter for Limsa bound flight. Oh, are you not Garai in practice? The Elder Seer's personal envoy? We at Highwind Skyways are honored to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? So out we go. Oh, more windows, although these aren't stained glass. Just regular windows. Now we go down this ramp to an airship. It's kind of a small airship. It looks like a hot air balloon, except it's a ship. I guess you'd call it a single wide. Anyway, here we are. Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Limsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. So now we're on the ship. It's just us. That's kind of creepy, to tell you the truth. And yeah, there's like a big balloon in the middle, and then a bunch of sails, but they're flat rather than vertical. And then there's rowers on the side, or there's oars on the sides for reasons. Oh, they're wings. And there's my own and Kuplo and all the people we've met. Ida, Papalimo, the Elder Seer herself. Everybody bidding us farewell. Farewell, Ryan. See, told you. That's Mother my own. One day minstrels will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. And off we go. Zoom to Limsa. Oh, right, this is the other big one. Astrum Oxidens. These weird airships are landing. Red and white. They look kind of bug-like, to tell you the truth. Ooh, this dude in armor come out. Red and black. Horned and everything. Alright, and these these grunts salute him. There's a guy in red armor, there's a girl in white armor, and there's another guy in full black armor.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers.
Hey, it's Richard Epcar!
15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day.
It's showing the battle.
The heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price.
Midgard Stormer wrapped itself around the Agrius and sunk it.
And all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
And Midgard Stormer is way bigger than that airship, which was way big to begin with.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods.
So red and black has got kind of ram horns, and he's got what looks like a gun blade or something in the back.
Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, Even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity.
These
It
must
is
be the
twisted
Garleans.
beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea.
Yeah, there it is.
It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Okay, Black Armor's got massive arms, or massive armor on his arms. What the fuck is that? What are they carrying? And their ships are, the little ships are vertical.
Please report to Magitech Research following scheduled inspection.
They look like chocobos. They look like gigantic chocobos, the vertical ships.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Where do they get these extras? Midlander Engineer. The Midlander Engineer is of brownish skin. He's got goggles on. He's got a coat and gloves, you know, the uniform. And then he's got braided hair, like in cornrows.
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
The Highlander Engineer has got kind of dark grayish hair, and I can't really see his face.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartaneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
Ooh, red armor. He took off his helmet. He's got blonde hair.
My lord!
He's got blonde hair and a third eye in the middle of his forehead. Shit, he gets 3. We don't even get 1.
Call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Nero Talskavia. Talskava? Anyway, he's got short blonde hair and it's combed back, kind of messily. Because, you know, dead head and armor head and shit.
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
He has really, really bright blue eyes, and he's got stubble. Does, Nero.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Awe, true to Kaisar. One slash with his long, thin sword. Oh, it is a gun blade. There's a gun barrel at the top of it.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
The Highlander's got a square jaw, but he's an extra. Nero put his helmet back on.
Garland. Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
I'm amazed he didn't do the villain laugh. The mwahaha. Alright, we are flying into Limsa, a city made at the side of a mountain, and it's all stone, all white stone, mixed with ships that have been fucking planted into the mountain. So we've got cobbled white stone, and we've got fucking ships stuck into the mountain. Or the hill, I guess. Anyway, here we are at the airship landing. So we got yellow jackets here. They all have axes, they're all wearing leather, and then they've all got yellow jackets and helmets. Who the fuck are we supposed to talk to? Ah, here we go. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Limsa, my lord. Admiral Blufistvin waits your arrival. Now that... The only reason I know how to say that name is because I've actually heard it been said before. Bloefhiswyn. That is a fucking name. I hate the Roganin names. Except for the Hellsguard. The Hellsguard tend to have pretty easy to understand names. Anyway, exit the landing area. So yep, cobbled stone. We've got an elevator though. That's nice. Storm Honor Guard. The Maelstrom wear red outfits, and this one is a purple-haired kitty girl. You are the Gridanian envoy. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The Admiral's been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. We'll take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthea. He will be pleased to show you to the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Bulwark Hall. We'll do the rest of this shit on the second video. Right now, we're just focused on unlocking all the cities and getting to the, so we go across, getting to the casino. It's a Storm Sergeant. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please step this way. Hey, what?
Enter.
Oh, there we go. The Admiral's office looks like it was taken from a captain's room. Floor to ceiling.
I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests.
So it's got floor-to-ceiling windows looking out upon the sea. And it looks like a ship was just shoved forward into the mountain, and this is where the captain's area used to be.
This way.
And I'm hoping I'll be able to see more of the room. Red carpeting, wooden floor, wooden desk.
I bid you welcome.
Wooden chair. There's a blue garbed captain, a human, and a red garbed. I guess that guy's the sub captain. It's red and white, tons of belts. He's got goggles. He's got a beard. He's got short white hair. He's got greenish skin, as per the sea wolves, do.
I am Melve Blufistvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
Ooh, she's got white gloves. That means she's proper. Shit! In just a second. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully my fucking allergies won't completely screw my throat again. Memorial service to honor the fallen. She's got straight up guns on her belt. 7 hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to rescue Eorzean from our grasp. It was an answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. Our Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Nail von Darnus, Hell's Take Him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamud from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartaneau Flats and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartaneau, and I have seen full many. Though we gave no quarter, spared not 1 ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, dragging the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making all an 8th hell of Eorzean. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louis Sois still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. While our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, damn, she's got fucking hanging land. The beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzean. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzean. And this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Kane's son has the right of it. I accept her proposal. She signed with a quill. She hands it to her second. Who salutes. The duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the elder Seatsier receives my reply. You travel next to Ul'dah, yes? Nod. I give my regards to General Raban. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Very well, Ryan. May the navigator guide you on your journey. So while we're here... Whoa, this middle pillar is literally stone, just all the way up. And then the walls are stone, and the ceiling is stone, and the aetherite shard is also... We're gonna get that real quick. So this is something of a windy city. But it's only got 2 floors, so that's cool. But I want to get the chocobo and the aetherite shard for the done. There's a little fountain near the middle pillar there. Off the chocobo. The chocobo porter, and back we go to the ship. To the airship. Oh, there you are. Back to the airship landing. Like I said, we'll get our classes later. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers headed traveling to Ul'dah. A pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Ul'dah? Yes. Down we go to the gangplank. Off we fly into the darkness. Now we fly to Ul'dah, City of Lights. Big old city, big old urban place. God, I fucking hate Ul'dah. And it uses a primarily sandstone bent for obvious reasons. It's in the desert. Arrivals attendant. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridani. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Flame Honor Guard. They wear gray and orange and brown. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. We've been expecting you. Flame General Raban will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Please take the lift down to the hosting strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. So this is all indoors, it's all polished sandstone, it's got proper, like, Roman pillars and shit. We've together. We left. We're going to go to the Ruby Road Exchange because I want to get the Aetheryte and the Chocobo out of the way. And so outside, you've got rough sandstone, cobblestone paths, tiling, what have you. It's basically not as... What the fuck? It's not as smooth. The inn is well known for the whores. God, there are so many ERPers at the inn. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go to the Aetheryte card, which is kind of off to the side, which I don't really like. It's in this building. Our asses to the Chocobo, and then we'll rush our asses to the hosting strip where we're supposed to be. So in the middle of the walked roads, you've got this diagonal pattern tile work. So it looks like some effort was made, and then you've got actual sandstone tile work on the sidewalks. Even though there's no cars here. There's the Chocobo Porter. And there's various sundry walls and fountains and shit like that. It's a proper urban sprawl. Which is why I hate it. I hate cities. I don't believe people are supposed to live in cramped-ass cities like this. Whores! Whores everywhere! Why are there so many Christen whores? Ooh, hosting strip's got red carpet. And there's Aethernet shards and shit like that. We'll deal with that on the other video. Then we've got black and gold carpeting going up the Royal Promenade. And Bartholomew, who is a white armored person with a shield and a sword. And blonde hair and tan skin. The Gridanian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Ah, yes, the seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed. And now we're inside a big banquet room, but there's no banquets.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Cartaneau says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
God damn, those chairs look like thrones, and they're very ornate. Cartaneau, I remember bloody Cartaneau. Do you know what happened that day, adventure, when we took the field against the Garleans? He has a secretary, whom I'll describe in a minute. So my counterparts have educated you. Oh, trust Merwib to make light of our wolf problem. Women always did have a black sense of humor. Okay, so his secretary is an elf with pink blonde hair and a beauty mark near her lip. And she's wearing glasses, and she's got a black outfit on with gold trim. It's kind of long and roby. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. It is only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legata Solus Vasgalvus, these fucking names. They swiftly brought the other nations of Ilsbard to heal, and so the Legatus became an emperor in his Republican Empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzean. The conquering emperor is now an old man of 40 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, that is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and the commander, Legatus Gaius von Balsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Laminsa as well. The calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals we need to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. Garleans stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. If we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Cartaneau will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seer will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you can board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare and guild. Gone from Gridania. Hey, I leveled up. Now we have a wind-up airship. So now, Bartholomew, what do you want? There's information that may be of interest to you. Ah, my Lord Envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Laminsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Bataron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Bataron would doubtless be pleased for you to offer him your services. And that is where we're going to stop the main story quest part of the video, because holy shit do we have a lot to do. We've got 2 whole cities to explore. We've got probably around a dozen or more classes to unlock. So I'm going to do that on a second video that people who are only concerned with the main story quest don't have to worry about. So anyway, I have been Blind Ryan. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you all next time.